कितना चैलेंजिंग है प्लेयर्स के लिए इस बार मैच फाइट नाइट 16 प्लेयर्स के लिए?
I think, honestly, as the events go by, the talent is also getting better and better. We have the best guys and girls from all over the country signed to our roster. But then beyond that, we're also scouting some of the best international talent as well. So a lot of our guys are now being matched up against guys who, experienced the global level on an international level as well for many, many years, with a lot more experience. We've seen that in recent events, and we're seeing it on this card as well. But we're also seeing that our guys and girls are just as capable and standing up to these guys and pairing up really well. So it's exciting to see through the promotion Matrix Fight Night how much we've been able to grow our talent and grow the fight.
इस बार क्या नया एडिशन हम देखने को मिलेगा? कुछ नया एडिशन हुआ इस बार?
This time, we have a lot of new fighters on the card. We have been hosting MMA contenders. We've got two MMA contenders, and it's a fantastic show to find new talent across the country. Because at every contender event, we have about 600 fighters that sign up, and it's a tournament that takes 3 days. And at the end of 3 days, we give MSN contracts only to 10 of the best fighters out of 600. So you can imagine the level that keeps going up and up. And today on this card, 11 fighters are making their pro debut on MFN 16.
सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेंडर किसे देखते हैं आप? इसमें आप दोनों से पूछूं सबसे स्ट्रॉन्ग कंटेंडर कौन से?
I think for me, we have the main event for a reason. These two guys, they've proved themselves in the lightweight division, especially. Digambar, he's been very consistent. He's on a huge winning streak. Neeraj has come back from some adversity, a little bit of a challenge. His only loss, no, not his only loss, excuse me, but his last loss being to Digambar. It's a great rematch, and I think Neeraj also very much deserves this spot. He's really built himself back up to be here, deserving the main event. And we've seen our championship belts in the featherweight division, in the bantamweight division, in the flyweight division, the strawweight division for the women as well. And I think athletes like Digambar, I keep saying, is why we will soon see a lightweight title as well.
कंटेंडर कैसे इसका पार्ट बने, कोई किस तरीके से इससे जुड़े? अगर कोई नए कंटेंडर्स और जुड़ना चाहते हैं आपसे, तो क्या वो वाइल्ड कार्ड से भी एंट्री ले सकते हैं बीच में, या यू आर क्लोज विद द कंटेंडर?
No, what we do is the contenders is a completely different event from the MSN fight. So we announce the contender very much in advance. We put everything on social media. So it's very, very transparent. We give you a link where you can sign up. And then after a certain point, we close the sign-ups, basically, because, we also need to manage 600 fighters over three days. That needs to be very seamlessly run. But we will give a lot of advance notice for the next contenders. Any fighter from anywhere in India or even overseas, it's free to sign up for this contender event. Like I said, at the end of 3 days, it's kind of last man standing. We'll see who are the 10 best fighters who come shining through those 3 days. We look for everything. We look for skill, technique, and we look for personality. Because MMA, you've got to bring out personality to the cage as well. And like Krishna said earlier in the press conference, we're looking for that one special superstar to come out of MFN. Perhaps we already have it, but we're going to keep looking.
कृष्णा, क्या जिस तरह के मैंने पूछा कि क्या अगर कोई और कंटेंडर बीच में वाइल्ड कार्ड के थ्रू भी आप लेंगे अगर कोई आता है, क्योंकि जब फाइट्स टफ होंगी, क्या बीच में कोई ऐसा एक टफ कंटेंडर आप उसको लेंगे वाइल्ड कार्ड एंट्री से हो सकता है?
Of course, MFN contenders is not the only way into MFN. It's definitely a huge part of the ecosystem to the main stage. Like, we have so many guys over here. A lot of the international talent, actually, they've been scouted by us because they're standouts in their own right. So as long as we see talent that's worth being on the main MFN stage, along with that personality and that fire that they bring. We saw a little bit of that in the face-off today against Zahur and his opponent from Tajikistan. It's cool to see these guys bringing that personality along with their massive skill set, and I think our guys and girls can kind of see that and learn from that as well. Because at the end of the day, an athlete is a package. It's not just about what they do. Their job doesn't just start and end in the cage. It goes much beyond that as well.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.